Yes, me, I'm a military. Wow. Not there's anyone here to watch. But if there's anybody who happens to be watching the VOD back for some reason, I wonder if anybody actually does that. I have no idea. I honestly don't know, I don't look. There may well be absolutely nobody, and no one will ever hear me say this. That's depressing. Anyway, what am I doing? We are in Quebec. And I have not started this. I have not seen any gameplay of the region itself. I know a little bit about the two trucks we have, but I have no information about the region. I have avoided it. Oh yes, I forgot, I also repainted the entire fleet in the official colour scheme. Because why not? Why is Discord being weird? Did Discord? Oh, what? Never mind. That does not matter. We are not in fact using the Azure Sprinter. We are going to be using... Which one was it? I'm trying to remember which of the other ones it was. That is a really fast one. Let me just check my own spreadsheet real quick. Because I have completely forgotten. That's the LTI. That's the one we want. This one. Yes. Probably the best scouty scout in the game. And yes, I just said scouty scout. Now, I have just thought chain tires may be a good idea. Because it does already look quite icy. So I'm actually just going to turn around and run straight back into the garage. I'm going to hold my microphone so I don't whack it, because otherwise I'm going to whack it with my hand when I move the wheel. So I apologise for the horrific noise you're probably going to experience. It's not in a very convenient place for when I have the wheel attached, so let's move it to the side a bit so that hopefully there's a bit more distance and I'm not going to accidentally clonk it. I could move it up there somewhere. I'm just messing around with my setup on the stream. That's not really what I want to be doing. But that is what I have ended up doing, because you need to not be in the way, microphone. Move. It's too stiff. Who invented this thing? Right. Now I shouldn't hit it, and you should still be able to hear me. I hope. So, what tyres do we have? Ah, we have the stock earthworm ones. We get UADs. On UADs. Not ideal. Let's just check some more spreadsheets to see what the optimum move is. You know what, we're gonna stick without the chains, because these wheels are so much better for everything other than ice. And let's just see what happens. Can I get out the other end? Yes, I can. Let us simply drive off into Canada, and I can already see that this road is icy. It's been a long time since we've had a snow region that's properly snowy. I'm not counting Scandinavia. Yep, there's some ice. Guess we're here now. And obviously here we have a bridge that's broken. I was gonna go to this watchtower. That won't work. I guess we head up to this one then. Where's my gears? There's my gears. I haven't played SnowRunner in a while, because I have been avoiding playing it, because I didn't want to play this season. And I didn't want to start a different season just to then stop, so I haven't actually played the game in the best part of a month, and let's just put on the all-wheel drive and pretend that there's no ice. High gear and go. Come on. Riveting gameplay. We'd be better off not in high gear. Yeah, I'm a bit rusty on the game. I feel like we were faster in high. Not auto reverse, thank you very much. My shifter's a bit dodgy at the moment. I say at the moment. It's been a while since it's not been dodgy. It was temporarily fixed by kind of messing around with it, but it's getting a little dodgy again. My wheel is probably also horrifically loud, and my name. You can probably hear quite a lot of my wheel noise. Let me just help with that. I thought I'd turn this down already. Friction gain, that's what I want. That's a little bit better. It's still probably going to make quite a bit of noise. Load time. Felt like we might fall over there. Obviously this thing did not in fact care. Somehow I've got to go 400 more meters that way on the road. Seems to just go to a river. SnowRunner. How I have missed the joys of getting stuck and not knowing where to go. Scouting is just the least fun part of gameplay, and that's just how it is, but this is the scouting stream. And so will the next one, I imagine. And then we'll do the second map and there'll be some more scouting. Oh no, not the breakable ice. Forgot they put this in the game. So I can see a bridge over there. I have no idea if it's intact. What is my thing doing? Stop it. Stupid pedals. Who is it? Much. I cannot tell from over here if that bridge looks intact. Honestly, it doesn't. I think I can get across over there. Oh. Okay, good, we are moving. Thought for a minute I just got it stuck. Yeah, this is certainly more challenging terrain than past few seasons. Can't just stick it in high and zoom around everywhere this time. Maybe I should go up the top of here rather than trying to go through this ice. Is more breakable ice here? Or is this ice more solid? It seems to be a little bit of both. Plus everyone's favourite death wedges of ice. Yeah, that bit's breakable. High gear and send it and hope that the ice doesn't break is probably my best bet here. You know, if I can get across the ice before it breaks, that's probably good. And I, in fact, need to go this way. I guess we're simply driving up the rocks. Alright, please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. That's not what I wanted. Stupid things. I hate these broken bits of ice. They're so annoying. Let's just fix the fuel tank so that we don't leak fuel everywhere. Okay, the ice here is definitely breakable. Please keep moving, because I don't think the winch is long enough to reach those bushes over those dead tree things over here. Okay, fortunately this bit isn't breakable. Not really sure I've missed breakable ice. It may be quite nice to have not seen it for a little while. And what do we have here? A task? Not going to try and complete any tasks this time. I'm simply going to be exploring the map, trying to get all the watchtowers. And probably using the radar on this thing to fill in some gaps. I have no idea what the map and the radar coverage, or the watchtower coverage is like, because I have avoided looking at anything like that. So let's see if I can guesswork where I'm going. Okay, it's definitely going to be this path rather than going up there. My path, I mean, vague suggestion of tracks in the snow. Please stop bouncing. I don't want to bounce around that much. High gear is actually doing a surprisingly good job here. I would have thought it would have had difficulty by now, but it's not bogging down at all. Can't tell if those rocks are pushable or not. I don't think they move, but I'm not sure I hit them in a sufficient way to move them. So, who knows? Oh, it's right here. I am not paying attention to where I'm going. I'm paying too much attention to where I'm going, but not where I want to go. That is kind of true, I guess. Just a weird way of saying it, because I'm weird. Yeah, that's just how the words formed in my brain. In a way that is probably incoherent to everyone else. I can't be bothered to watch the scene. There is nice scout fuel carrier over there, and another scout fuel carrier over there, and a gateway to Lake Riviere. That is the first time that I've heard the name of the second map. I have paid so little attention to what's going on that I didn't actually know. Okay, so gonna have to come down and pick that up at some point. But I might actually leave the LPR here and grab the other one. my other favourite Scouty Scout. That is the Thromer SX. Okay, don't know why I said it like that, but you know. We're going to take this one and go the other way and get the watchtowers in the other direction. Because I love leaving my vehicles lying around. It's so useful. You come back to something, and there's just a bunch of random stuff lying around you can nick the fuel off. And this is an icy hill, because of course it is. Just boot it and hope. favourite solution to all the problems in SnowRunner. Not recommended. That is a terrible solution to most problems in SnowRunner. We're just going to put it in high and just send it. There's a road there? The sign is like, oh, here there is somewhere. Okay, we may actually want to go that way. Although I also want to know what's this way. And... road. But let's go this way. I can always drive back down the road. That's really not too hard. If the watchtower doesn't cover this corner, I will come back and take a look at it. Don't fall over. Okay, it has taken us all of 15 minutes to fall over. What do you mean no winch attachment points? See, look, there's that. What are the buttons? I've been playing more expeditions in the past few months than SnowRunner. Why is it not moving? Game. Hello. I'd like to move. Why are you just not moving? Stupid weak winches. I knew I should have put better winches on everything. Well, I guess this is the autonomous winch, and this is, again, not expeditions. So, I can't have a heavy autonomous winch. Fine, I'll just recover it. Let's try that again, and hopefully not fall over this time. Maybe I should slow down on the ice. Or put the right tyres on. Or I could just do the exact same thing again. Always gonna have the same kind of accident even earlier. Because I don't know how to drive on ice. Oh, right, yes. Let's just take this bit of the road instead. If you can call this a road. It's more just a pile of snow. What did my voice do there? I don't know. That was intentional, by the way. Hello there, my one concurrent viewer. Welcome to there's lots of snow on this road simulator, and why are all the bridges broken? Seriously. Can I even get past this at all? I just want the watchtower. Okay, it looks like I can get past it down there. So now I just have to find a way down there. Yippee. So now we are reversing up the snow-covered road. As well as a... oh, here it is, yes. Put this sign right in the way. Oh, it's movable. Honestly, wasn't expecting that. I don't know why, I just thought that would be solid. High gear and go! As usual. The solution to all your problems, stick it in high and floor it. That is not a good idea. This road is not a good road for doing this. I have in fact used the brakes. Oh no. Oh. That was very nearly very bad. Because I was putting it in high and sending it. Bonk. Come on then. Why aren't we moving? Come on. Thank you. Right. Let's go. A high gear and send it. Yes. Perfect strategy. Okay. Right. Where do I actually want to go? I'm going to stay up here rather than going near the ice, because the ice has a tendency to break, and I don't like it when the ice breaks on me. Breakable ice is definitely not one of my favourite game mechanics, so I'm going to drive over some icy rocks instead, because that's so much more fun. right? The terrain difficulty in the 20 minutes I've been playing this region, I can already tell is so much more than many the previous seasons that we've had. And I can just feel these are going to explode, aren't they? Oh, they didn't. Wow, that's impressive. This was added, what was it, in Austria? Was that last season? I don't know. I can never remember what numbers any of the seasons are, or what the seasons are called. All I know is the place. So it's one of the ones that they added in Austria. Surely that's the last one. Hang on, I can press the button. Yeah, the last one, so for season 14. It has a like scanner thing on the roof. Like a radar, like the radar trailer. Which is useful when there aren't watchtowers. There's kind of two of these. This is the Earthroamer SX, there's also the LTI. And the Earthroamer LTI is by far the fastest scout in the game. But I have the one that is not quite as fast, because the one that is fast is parked somewhere else. How am I going to get up there? I'm going to guess right, based on literally nothing. And high gear and set it. Whee. I may have guessed wrong. There is a good chance that I have guessed incorrectly. Oh, task. That's good. Did I actually activate it? I did actually activate it. In the fraction of a second that it was never actually even on my screen for. I actually seem to have picked the right way. It's just a long way back. Because why would we ever want a direct road in SnowRunner? At least the snow's not as thick as certain snowy maps. I'm sure we all know which ones I'm talking about. Although I have found a nice mud pit to get stuck in. So, how's everybody doing? While we're here, slowly, very slowly, oh, we have just stopped. Come on. I would like to move these. Fortunately, I have a winch, and there are winch points. Ish. So, we can move a little bit. And then we're going to get stuck again because the winch point is no longer relevant. Come on. We're right near the edge of the mud. And I immediately broke the tree. This probably sounds awful, and you can probably hear my wheel turning. Can I, like, honk the horn to move it? No? Okay. I guess we just sit here and ever so slowly crawl out of the mud. Come on. Move. That did not help at all. I have simply dragged myself back. What if I spin the wheels faster? Nope, I just spray more mud everywhere. Okay. Well, we are moving, so we'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. Eventually. Riveting gameplay, I know. Come on, just get out of the mud. It's really not that hard. Well, no, it actually is seemingly quite difficult. Am I actually moving? at all. Yeah, I can see the mud. I can see the mud slightly shuffling. So you're making progress. At probably slower than a snail's pace. A snail can probably move faster than this. Yeah. Oh, are we picking up some speed? Feels like we're starting to get some actual traction. I can see the suspension moving a bit, like it's actually doing something. Come on! Get out of the mud! I should not have just thrown it into this mud pit. I was not expecting the mud to be this deep, and this to be so bad at the mud. Maybe this is more of a Tatarin map. Come on. Please move. Oh. I am seeing movement. In a very minor sense. Also, why is the drive shaft at the front there, that you can see down here, shiny on one side and not on the others? Huh? How does that work? Why is one bit of the drive shaft shiny and the rest of it not? Surely it should all be covered in mud by now. Oh, we're having a little bit of movement. Just a little bit of movement. But any movement is good movement. There we go. Yes. Clear the wheels. Do some movement. Please get out of this mud. Finally. There we go. Right. That should set the tone. The mud here is going to be a little more difficult. So this time I'm going to drive past the mud and probably fall over in the process. Oh. Genuinely surprised that it didn't fall over. And I'm going to whack it on the rock. And then again. You know what? It's actually quite nice to have a little more challenging terrain. Last few seasons have been fairly easy, so now they're giving us something that is slightly less easy. Makes sense. This ice is going to break. Send it in hope. If I drive fast enough, it'll break behind me, right? That is a lighthouse, not a watchtower. I want to find the watchtower. I know it's here somewhere. Get a camera. I'm assuming by following this road I'm going to get to it. Eventually. It's just a bit twisty. Very indirect. And the watchtower is just kind of somewhere down the road. I use the term road incredibly loosely. Not even the roads in insert wherever you are from are this bad. I thought I was handling it decently well, other than that little escapade in the mud. It's not having too much difficulty with any of the rest of it. Rocks haven't seemed to be an issue for it. The breakable ice it's managed to deal with so far. The watchtower, I can see the watchtower, and the road now goes away from it. No, go back. We're finally approaching the watchtower. Yay. Let us see what we can see. I'm actually tempted to leave this here and get something else to do the next one. Although maybe I should have not used up both of my radar vehicles immediately, because I haven't actually explored this corner. Stop! I'm not doing that in my house. There are no tasks here. Service up there. Oh wait, no, there's the ice down there, but other than that, there's nothing. So I guess now we have to come out of the garage and go down there and go up there, around there, and up to this bit. Can I work out where the edges of the map are? Yes, because we've got one edge that comes down here and the other edge here, so it's just a little corner down there. It's probably just a port and a road that goes around it. So I'm not going to go and try and radar that. It's probably easier to just take the SX that I've got here and drive it up to this section. I can't tell how wide it's supposed to be. I'm assuming that this is the top, so it should probably come to over here somewhere. But again, I have not looked at anything really for it. Didn't want to have any spoilers, so I am going into this blind. And reverse is not the gear. So where do I actually want to go? I suppose I could just go around this way rather than trying to go back through around there. The map is rather useless. Like, what is all this brown, smudgy, splodgy bits lying around? Paths look so vague. Just turn around in here and head this way this time. Hopefully the path is decent. And hopefully I can leave it in high gear and just plow through everything. Which is kind of working. I don't think so, but I'm suspecting there is some, because I've seen the breakable ice, and I've seen the little death triangles of breakable ice, and that is a just generally embarrassing roll. So it would surprise me if there was no black ice anywhere on the map, because a lot of the roads are quite icy. May actually have to put some chain tyres on some things. I haven't been driving on the roads all that much though. So, because I've been going off to get the watchtower. So why is that? That's not reverse. What are you on about, gearbox? You are making things up. Gearbox's little shifter is totally functional. Right. So. Oh no. The ice is going to break, and the stupid triangles are going to destroy my vehicle. Or just get me stuck. Right, plow through. Plow through. Oh. This may not. And well. Put it in high gear and hope we can drive faster than the ice can break. We cannot. Well, it worked last time. It did not work this time. I need a better winch point. That's the wrong button. That is the button in Expeditions. That button. Grab that. Yes. Winch, go! That's not much go. There we go, okay. And then we go around here, and onto some more ice. Because why not? Yeah, I mean, this little scout vehicle has difficulty, so... Big heavy trucks are going to have plenty of difficulty. Not that big heavy trucks would have any reason to come down this bit of road, I don't imagine. So, hopefully we won't have too much difficulty sinking into ice. Or at least if we fix all the main bridges, which I am hoping that we can. And knowing the game, we probably can't. That would solve the issues. Because I could just drive over the actual road bridges. You know, there's supposed to be the kind of gateway thing, the gateway ferry thing here. It's just completely iced up. I guess we stop off at the service hub while we're here. No reason not to. The road is in fact icy. I'm just going to leave the all-wheel drive on. The roads are so icy that is not the place to turn all-wheel drive off. That was also not how you should have taken the corner. Turn! Please turn! Can I cut through here? Yes. Service hub is apparently just a car park. Right. Where's the next one? Oh, there's an observatory up there. What's towers? Where are you? Okay, well I guess we come over that way then. And then we go to the one at the top. Oh, there's tasks. I will have to grab these tasks while I'm here, otherwise I will forget about it. That'll be annoying. That is part of the task I just looked at. Good job me for paying no attention. And while I'm here, there is no reason for me to not radar. I'm at a fuel station. Is it working? Hello? Doesn't it have an animation? Does it think that I'm underneath this thing? I don't know how to use this, to be honest. Not sure I've ever actually used it. Why is the handbrake mashing itself? Hello? Radar? Why is the thing moving? Stop moving. What is wrong with my accelerator pedal? Why isn't it working? I don't know how to use the radar. It's so weird. It's just not working. Do I have to press some more buttons? No, I'm pressing the wrong buttons now. Just doesn't work. Oh well. I'll just have to find the nearby tasks on night own. And also turn the lights on. Task over there. Can't see any. Any tasks over there. Can't see any. Let's just cut the corner. And pick this up. And if there were any in the rest of it, the map would have picked them up. So let's just drive into a cliff. This is not going to end well. Let's not do that. That was not the wise approach. Instead, we shall go this way. And make sure to hit the curb with all of the wheels. And then just they hit the curb with the other wheels because the road is in fact rather icy. So, on to the next watchtower. If I can find it, or move on this icy road. The road is in fact rather icy. And snowy, by the looks of it. Plow on through. That's probably going to be a task here. Oh, whoops. Don't see one, in which case I shall head over towards that watchtower. Down this dubious looking path. High gear and send it. Tried and tested. Definitely a good idea. We're going to fall over again. That is guaranteed. Because I'm not slowing down. Just forgot to talk for like a minute there, my bad. You see, when the gameplay is this exciting, there's just so much I can talk about. No. The game is not exciting enough to provide a constant stream of things for me to mention. So, unless I just effectively podcast it and just talk about something completely random, I may just end up not talking for intervals because I run out of things to say, because I'm not a professional. I am a random person who just does this for fun and don't know what I'm doing most of the time, and I want to cut a corner because that always works. No problems have ever been caused in this game by attempting to cut corners. I don't know what you mean. Somehow this is actually not going terribly. Now it is about to, because there is a cliff in the way. Can I climb said cliff? Exactly. About from a slightly different angle. And by a slightly different angle, I mean a very slightly different angle. Yes. 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 The cliff is being climbed. Is there no better winch point? That's not a better winch point. Well, in this case, then where's the back of the vehicle? No, that's the wrong button. I don't know what my what button is that button? Why do they not make the control schemes the same for this and expeditions? Why do they have to be different? Why do the menus all have to be different just to make it confusing? What was that for? Should have perhaps seen that one coming. From the camera angle, I couldn't really tell. Let's just drag it back a little bit so that I can winch to here, to the tree. Hopefully the rocks can help right me. And the engine can also help right in mind. Okay, let's try the other way. Wheels, this is not the orientation that you're supposed to be facing. My wheel is in fact turned the other way. Okay, right, new witch point time. What about this one? Can't reach. Oh wait, we have roof ones, don't we? Thought this vehicle has roof winch points, because nothing has a roof winch point in this game. Even though they're a surprisingly good idea. Put winch points on the roof so they can be picked up if they fall over. And there's like 4 vehicles that can do that. My stupid gearbox keeps putting in first. Not the in-game gearbox, my real shifter is just a bit dodgy. Best part is there's no one watching, and then occasionally someone pops in for 5 seconds. So I can just keep saying the same things over and over again, and nobody's gonna know. And one task. There don't seem to be many tasks, which makes me concerned that they're all locked behind other ones, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Stop doing that, you stupid game. Oh, that's a contest. It's disgust. I hate contests. In case you weren't aware, I hate contests. Oh, there's an upgrade up there. I'll have to check the map at some point and make sure I actually do go around and grab all the upgrades. My voice is not having too great of a time. Well, I guess we just go back the way we came to get over to here. No, we came from that way. I want to go this way, so I can get to this road over here. So there. I always do them once for the percentage because I want to complete the region. I don't care what I get. So most of the time I get bronze because I just picked the Tataran and threw it at it because the Tataran will get it done. Well, the ones that don't require cargo, the ones that require cargo are annoying. But for all the ones where I just get to some points, I normally just throw the Tataran at it, which is slow and steady and will get it done. And don't worry about it, because I think they're silly. And are we like beached on snow? How is that even possible? We put a cliff here. Oh, and another thing that that means I've been playing expeditions recently. I want to abseil down the cliff. Amazing feature in expeditions. Slowly releasing your winch. Therefore, you can just abseil. And there's a tree in the way. Okay. Let's put it that way then. Oh, so we're just strong enough to do that, but it couldn't move it earlier. And I feel like the tree there is a better option. There we go. Who needs to drive down the path? Chuck your truck off a cliff. Do not try in real life. What is that noise? What's my cables doing? Oh, and why can I see the lights through the cliff? I moved my microphone. My cables are now all in weird places. Making funny noises. Come on, just drive through the tree. It's a tiny little tree. Just try harder. Again, why can I see the lights through the cliff? Some of the lights through the cliff. A random selection of the lights through the cliff. This time I can fit between these trees at least. Well, yes, but actually no. Is apparently the verdict. Unless I am just actually beached. No, I think I am slightly stuck on the tree branch. Oh, there we go. Sorted it out. And off we go! Straight into a tree. Let's hope this is not as deep as the last bloody patch. No, the tree has got in the way, because the tree branches are made of titanium. I hear and hope. There's a lot of hope. And it works. Nice. Right. Let's not drive completely through the mud. And here's the road. Not that that's much of an improvement, because it's probably covered in ice. Why would you put it in first? Why on earth would I want it to go from high to first? Fantastic gearbox gameplay. I don't understand how they've still got such a terrible yellow. SnowRunner 2. We're waiting on SnowRunner 2. So is everybody else. So is even the devs themselves. Oh, that's a great sign. Okay, but what if I didn't go that way? And I went this way anyway? Well, Icy Hill to start with. The road would appear to be closed. However, I disagree. I think the road is perfectly fine. Except there's apparently a barrier under the snow that I can't climb up. So that's what's going to stop me. I'm going to have to go round. Because of a tiny little grass barrier. And forwards. Go, speed. Oh, wonderful. Lots and lots and lots of rocks. Lovely. Road's a bit bumpy. It's covered in rocks. Oh, and it goes in a wonderful little angle. And it's also icy. And that is a giant gap. This is not a good detour. There are some vehicles that are literally just going to climb over those rocks easier. And I bet there's no way to fix that landslide. How long is this detour? It's a tiny landslide. not need this far out of the line. And there we go. Like, where's the watchtower actually heading for? Oh, it's right there. Good thing I checked and didn't just drive off down the road. Because I want to go this way. A little bit. And up there. Road's a bit bumpy. All the roads in this map are either bumpy or icy. Every single one of them that is intact is either bumpy, or it's icy, or it's really thick mud. And here's the watchtower. Oh, that wasn't too bad. And here's all the things on this map then. Yeah, apparently everything is just up here. So, one task, two, that's the warehouse. There's 3 tasks for me to grab. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually just gonna check and see if I'm missing stuff. Because I am lazy. So go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Over there. Okay, so it looks like the stuff that's in the watchtowers, other than the stuff that the Southport, should be fine. Should be all of it. Did I get that watchtower? Yes, I did. Okay, so I need to go and grab all these tasks, because otherwise I will forget about them and never come back to them. And that would be rather silly. So, how are we going to go about this? Probably going to go these ones first. Then grab that up. I'll grab the upgrades first as well though. That's also a good idea. While I'm here. Because I think these are the only 2 upgrades. Oh there. Stop doing that cable. Looks like it should. Oh, it's on a different path. Have durable vision. How do I even get to there? I'm confused. Should drive around the entire thing. And now I have me. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to drive up there. Right then, off we go. I'm just going to drive off the cliff then. Oh. How did I manage to reverse around the corner and then not be able to drive forwards around the corner? Such a, like, thorough crunch sound. And up. It goes blip blip, turn the engine on, but no apparent reason. There's a road here. Oh yes. Let's go around here. And don't fall over. Just check. Can I get across here? I should be able to, so I can go that one off, go into those, and get that. So, go over there, then come over here, and go up there, and then go to there. Oh, and there is a gateway over here as well. I was going to say it's only one gateway. There's one little actual gateway icon, but no, there's a ferry gateway. Onwards. Is this where the road goes? Okay. I guess I just send it down a hill then. And I forget just how bad the timing cycle of everything in this game is. The mud looks like it might be a bit deep. Let's try and go around it. Okay, it's not too bad actually. Fairly generously thick. That's a strange thing I just said. Okay. Yep. The words just come out of my mouth, and then I think about them and go, huh? What have I just said? It's been a little while since I've had a stream because I was away and then personal things, and now I'm a little out of practice and trying not to just randomly say loads of things. Quickest route is going to be go over here somewhere and somehow jump up there. Then go up here and is that side? Then you want to kind of come up there. That looks like it's more difficult than it looks on a map. But I'm looking at it on a map, so that statement makes no sense, because how could it be more difficult than it looks? Yeah, just don't question anything I'm saying at this point. So the question is, can I drive up here? Sort of. And then kind of, sort of, less sort of. Don't fall over. Please don't fall over. Safety winch. Safety winch is not very helpful. Beached on snow, because that makes sense. How is that even possible? Like, how could you actually be beached on snow? Okay, there is actually a rock, then never mind, I take it. Are we going to make it up this hill? Is the correct response. Very much a non-committal response. But, I'm doing it anyway. What have I winched to? I haven't winched to the rock. Oh no, there's a little tree in front of it. It looked like I just winched to the rock face, which should be a new one. I did rock winching. Come on, I need the tree over there. I need that tree. I can't reach that tree. No, not that. No, not that. That. Thank you. Because I can actually climb up the cliff rather than climbing along the cliff. Because that is just going to fall the truck over. That is not how you English. Come on, winch. Do the winch things. Can't be that hard. What's this stuck on? Winch is just having skill issues. There we go. Or not. Right, move, please. There we go. Surprisingly easy to get up that cliff, to be honest. Not sure how much faster it was than going round would have been. And now I have got stuck on the smallest of hurdles. Not get stuck in the mud. You. And then we want to take the very tiny narrow path that the map indicated was very tiny and narrow. And is also thick with snow. Again, shortcuts. Always quick. Right? No way anyone's ever taken a shortcut in this game and had it taken longer than not. Oh no. The snow is in fact quite thick. Please tell me it's a little lighter up ahead, because it's a bit too much for the poor little earth roamer. Which is now just decimating the tree population in a vague attempt to move. Let's try and keep at least one tree alive, shall we? Never mind, I just broke it, whoops. Ah, that one's indestructible. Well, no, it is, but... guess we're driving over this way now. Somehow the snow is this deep. It may genuinely have been quicker to simply drive around than to have gone this way. Winch over the way I'm looking, not over there. How short is the winch? Again, I'm used to Expedition's advanced scout winch, not the normal autonomous winch. So if you're wondering why I'm pressing the wrong buttons half the time, it's because I've played too much Expeditions recently, and for some reason they didn't make the buttons and stuff the same, and decided to do all the menus differently. And now we are gonna get stuck in some more snow. I love snow. Yippee! Come on, winch. Let's make a little more speed, please. Go faster, please. Speed, yes. Go. Move. I don't think any gear is the right gear. None of them make me go very fast. What are we stuck on? I just feel like we've got stuck on nothing. Somehow there's another 170 meters of this little trail. Yes, winch. Good. There's now a tree in front of me. I'm going to drive through somehow. Okay, good. We just went through it. Yep, we're just clipping through that tree apparently. That's nice. Not quite sure why there's a ghost tree there. Is it just me? Or does the snow look a little less deep overhead? May I finally have the opportunity to drive at more than 2 miles an hour? Go. Go. Move. Jeez. Is there even a path here? Have I gone the right way? I don't know, I can see vague tracks coming up here, so I guess I'm supposed to have gone this way. In a vague SnowRunner sense of you're not actually supposed to do anything, they just give you a bunch of options and say, have fun. And then take out half the options. And the tree next to me has randomly uprooted itself and jumped for reasons. The trees are just exploding when I get near them. And there's no more points. Go to sleep. Wake me up when it moves. It's not moving, is it? Oh, you can reach that. That helps. If I ever come back up this road, I will just go the long way, because the snow there is so thick that it has taken me a long time to go not very far. Although it appears that the snow may simply be quite thick, the entire hill and the perhaps... oh, never mind. Nope, and this is normal level of snow. Thanks game for making the shortcut just a really bad idea. Ooh, that was dubious. I did not mean to do that. Very nearly fell over and fell off the cliff. And the upgrade should be here. I have no idea what the upgrade is. I just know it's an upgrade, and it's going to be one of the 2 new trucks, and I like the 2 new trucks. So, let's just grab that. I should have maybe looked at it to see what I just unlocked, but I didn't think of that. I was too busy mashing the button before I drove through it. Where's the... right. Oh, the road is a narrow ledge. going around the cliff that I have not got the steering to actually use. Please don't fall over. Okay, we're going down the cliff then. What a slow way to fall down the cliff. Stop steering. Why are you steering? I wanted to be down here anyway, actually, to be honest. So, that worked out rather nicely. Let's winch this to that, maybe? Come on, move, keep moving. And that should be enough. And then we go to the top. And find the trees. Not destructible. Or not going to be pulled over by a winch at least. I am yet to find a tree that doesn't get destroyed by whacking it with a mastodon at 70 miles an hour. And there's the road. So we're gonna have to go down to the quarry, mine, not sure, can't tell. Really? Yeah, I am so rusty at this game. I'm so out of practice. Let's try and rotate it. Pivot. Spin. Go. Move. Don't just sit there. I know the engine's stalled. I know the engine's stalled. Please stop telling me. No, like, please stop telling me. I am well aware of the fact that the engine has stalled. I think my accelerator is just a little confused. I need to set more dead zone on it because it's pressing itself when I'm not actually pressing it. Which is why the engine keeps trying to start itself. And has apparently been successful? Huh? How is the engine running at this point? That's an interesting one. Can I do this yet? No, that's just gonna spin it the way. I need to rotate more. Or move more. I can winch to the other bit of tree. Actually, I need to grab the bottom one then, don't I? I'm just dragging it into the floor. Never mind, it doesn't make a difference. The road is too grippy on the side of my vehicle. Right. That should be the winch point. If any movement is going to happen, it's going to be with this. Slight problem. It's just dragging me down the road. How is this happening? How is this winch point simply making me move down the road? Yes, turn. Spin. No, go back to spinning. Let's see, I can now grab this one over there and spin some more. How the engine is still on, I am confused about. Oh, yeah, there we go. Not that it really matters. Right, now that should finally actually put it on its wheels. There we go. So with 2 winch points, in theory, you can ride a vehicle from almost any situation as long as you have 2 winch points. Although this vehicle is distinctly easier to ride because it has roof points, which an annoyingly small number of vehicles seem to have winch points on the roof, or at least near the top. And yes, I am now just reversing down this road. Don't ask me why. Because I don't know. I could have turned around ages ago, but I have committed now, and I don't want to turn around now. So there should be a task in here, and then one down at the mine or quarry or whatever it is. That's the gateway, which is actually unlocked. It's okay, double ramps. It's nice that the gateway is unlocked though. I wonder if we have a garage on the second map. A ramp over here. No, there's a pile of snow. Same thing. That actually worked out better than I was expecting. Why does it always put in the first? It's just silly. Put it in sixth. Like that. And then we go back to high gear and send it. Because that always works. What do you mean? Yeah, do I actually want to go this way? And I've broken a wheel and the engine. Fortunately, there's a repair thing. Service hub over there, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just visit that on the way back, and we'll be fine. So what is this? Oh, it's a music festival in a quarry. No, I'm not in low. What are you on about? Maple music festival. Okay, that's just Canada moment. Let's accept that, and then spin it around. And now I have to go grab the other upgrade. What is the camera doing? I think it's the overhead banner. Get it very confused, and I have not looked where I was going, and just driven it to a rock. And now the game, well, the engine and the gearbox is all very unhappy with me. It would probably just be easier to fix it and then refuel my repair points, but I don't want to. The service hub is literally just over there. Surely we can make it without breaking down. Gonna pretend that that's a good idea. There is literally no reason for me to not just repair it here and then just have my points replenished. It makes no difference other than the fact that it takes longer to do it this way. There we go. Problem solved. And the number of fuel is still red. Okay, never mind. How is that still a bug? That has been a bug for many years. Guess we're going back in high gear. Because it keeps slowing down. Right. And then there's some unbreakable ice for me to drive on. High gear and floor it. High gear and floor it. Just hope that it can keep on top. Never mind. Go faster. Beat the ice. Just drive faster than the ice can break. That totally works. I'm sure. We're not really going fast enough. We kind of managed it earlier. Oh, a bit of speed. There we go. That's more like it. Although, this next patch looks pretty rough. I say that, I've got stuck in the current patch, and there is no winch points at all around. Come on, steering! My wheel makes lots of noise, and we're just kind of stuck. No! Don't get stuck now! Oh no! Come on, you can't be stuck here. Literally just have an upgrade up this hill to my left to grab. It's right there. No visible wind attachment points. Can I reverse? Oh, there's a little bit of movement in reverse. Okay, let's stick with it. Yeah, it's moving slightly. Yep. Wake me up when it moves a little more. Just try a little quick something. Switch to keyboard so that I can steer faster. No, that is not making it move. We may actually be completely stuck. Unless I can mash the horn enough to move the ice around. If that actually did anything, I will be impressed. Moving at all? I'm really not sure it is. I think we're just completely stuck, which is just annoying. Oh, actually no, it is moving very slightly. I don't want to have to recover it because we're all the way over the opposite corner of the map, and I haven't got any of the bridges fixed. Hello there. Welcome to the snowest? I mean, yeah, it's pretty snowy. The slowest SnowRunner gameplay you have ever seen. I'm not even sure I'm moving. I'm just kind of stuck here. I don't want to have to recover it. Though obviously I'm not going to, but it may just end up being left here. But another vehicle to come and sort out later. I'm not sure we're moving anymore. Or if we are, it's going to take me several years to reverse out of this mess. Any winch points yet? No. Okay, well, we're going to sit there painfully close to the upgrade. Okay, so we've got dangerous route. We don't have that one. That's one over there. Okay, I need to grab dangerous route. Sky watch. Yep. Worth its weight in gold. No. No, that's a... Why does this contest have a task symbol? Who is responsible for this absolute atrocity? That is bad. I don't like that. I am not happy about this. Snowbird I think I got. Yep. That one. Yep. That one again. Sorry, yeah. Okay, so I just need to pick up this one and then go see if there's anything over here. I see, what should I use to get over there? Something that doesn't care about ice. So, nothing in the game then. Oh wait, we have a Burlak, don't we? The vehicle that is one of the best scouts in ice that I forgot existed. Whee! I don't know if I still have multiple of these. I may have sold the duplicates because I went off it. Initially I liked it, and then I was like, actually, it steers terribly. It's not very fast. It's not very good at... The flatbed thing is kind of useless because it's not very good at actually moving cargo. Let's leave the all-wheel drive on and stick it in high. This is not very high, to be honest. I forgot how low high is. Shouldn't have too much difficulty in the mud though, because of the giant wheels. And hopefully the same goes for the ice. Okay, I guess we're going back in high then, because apparently we're only allowed to be in first. Okay, third, fourth, third. Never mind, back in high. Why did you put it? Stupid shifter is so very warped. That was not what I meant to do. Can we leave high? No. Back in high we go. Yeah, so this path heads back inwards. Okay, there's another one. Okay, no, I'm gonna have to drive across the ice to get to the crossing point. Oh well, hopefully I've brought the right vehicle. Haven't driven this thing in a little while. Vaguely remember it being decent at ice. Hopefully my memory has not lied to me. I mean, it's got a giant wheel, so it should be fine. And it is going to absolutely destroy itself with these triangles. Just they break everything. Okay, well, we have got lucky. And there we go. As soon as I said something, we took some damage. Of course. And we have just kind of stopped for reasons. Okay, well, we're going back in high then. Solution. High gear. Where's the actual... Okay, it's actually around the other side. Too far away. Can I actually get over this hill? Apparently want to sink into some ice first. Okay, no, there's a road in a little bit further down. High gear, yippee. Not first, not putting it first. Can I just drive down these rocks? Let's find out! Because I'm about to do it anyway. That. What? Oh no! Don't, oh my god, that's just embarrassing. What was that bounce though? It fell over and then was like, boing, I'm going to bounce now and fall over. So this is where you cut the video. Because now I've got to do it again. And it's not going to be any more exciting than the second time. See, that's what I get for taking shortcuts. So obviously I am going to do it again. Turn! You have ice tires. You should be able to turn. Can we do the old put it in 5th gear and hope? Or is it going to stall out on me? Somehow it's just maintaining 5th gear at this speed? Average bike moment. This is clearly the appropriate speed for 5th gear. Just keep your foot to the floor and it'll keep moving. Until it doesn't, and then I have to put it in low and turn on the diff locks. But somehow it's got the torque to move at low speeds in 5th gear, which is quite helpful, but not entirely sensible. I guess it is spinning the wheels, so that's probably why. It's just permanently wheel spinning. While moving at like 5 miles an hour. It may be quicker to just put it in low. But then when we get round here, it would not be quick to be in low, and it wouldn't want to go back up to 5th. It won't let you go up to 5th at this speed, but it'll happily stay there. And off we go. Back out onto the ice. To 6th gear. And go. Alright, let's go this way this time. For no reason. Yep, hitting the rock made us wobble about a bit and dumped us into the ice. Please Can you climb out of the ice? I would appreciate it. You could not get stuck in the ice. No! Why does it put it in reverse every time I take it out of auto? Stupid shifter is so broken. I'm pretty sure I got here quicker than last time, so that's something. Why would I just... Why, what is going on? Just move. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are we just stalling out for no reason? Stupid vehicle. This thing just feels like it could do with a bit more power. Sometimes it really just feels like it's not quite good enough. It just bogs down really quite easily. And because the high gear is so short, you can't just rely on that to give you all the torque. You've got to put it in auto and hope that it doesn't just fall out of auto into first. I'm just going to leave the Burlock here because it's probably going to be useful to actually complete the task. But I'm not going to do that now because I want to go see what's over here. So let's actually put some appropriate tyres on something. What shall we use? I mean, that was a joke, of course. I'm not putting I'm not putting chain tyres on anything. Don't know who you think I am. Chain tyres are not a thing in my vocabulary. We simply drive on the snow next to the road if we have to. That nearly went very badly. So who needs chain tyres when you could just floor it and slide into the side of the road? Turn, 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 turn! That's what you need chain tyres for. That is why you have chain tyres, so that you don't do that. However, alternatively, I don't care. I don't want to sacrifice my snow performance. So we can just act across the road as we bounce off each side. And up the icy hill. And around the probably quite icy corner. These roads are just 90% ice. And oh, there's a task over here. Let's just mark that on and then drive round it anyway, because it's not much of an obstruction to a small vehicle, as long as I don't fall off the cliff. Which I quite nearly did. I think it's surprisingly decent through the snow, which is why I picked it. It's a bit of a weird Scout. It looks normal, but it drives in a weird way. It seems to have more weight than most Scouts, which is a bit interesting. I don't know why they chose to give it to this in particular and nothing else. It just drives like it's a lot heavier. And in this game, that is very much a good thing. Yes, this road is just a zigzag. And why not? It goes up and down and up. And that's kind of pointless. Oh no. Don't tell me I've done it again. Oh, we have engine. We have engine. We have engine. We have no winch points. I have no grip. I don't think the fact that the engine is on is going to make any difference. I think we're just going to fall over anyway. I mean, it's trying. Certainly trying. But I don't think we have the grip to actually put it back on its wheels. Unless I can now winch to something. No. Let me just cheat real quick. There may be an easier solution. There's just a task down here. So let's just throw this through the snow in a shorter route. Or let's just drive it into the corner of the building immediately, because I was not looking where I was going. Alright, let's try that again. And take a shortcut this time, because that's clearly the good idea, is to take a shortcut. I'm sure that has never gone wrong in the history of this game. Thank you. That was very nearly a falling over moment. Somehow it wasn't. I'm not sure how that did not fall over. So we're going to try and take some shortcuts here, because I want to, and I am not very smart. So, just past this little cliff up here, I am simply going to drive to the right. As long as I can make it up this icy hill. So, let's go this way. That road down there. That's where I want to go. I think. Yes. Obviously the snow is quite thick, so it's quite slow. Actually not too slow. I was expecting it to be slower. Right. Why are we taking all of the engine damage in the world? I'm not entirely sure. I want to go this way. Because I don't want to actually follow the road. I just want to throw it down the next cliff. Please don't fall over. Please don't fall over. But guess what? The road's down here as well. Thank you, random destructible tree, for just doing some weird things. Right. So now I'm going to follow the road. And also probably fall over. Naturally. That was... I was not expecting it to happen quite that soon, and it very nearly happened the instant I said it. Nearly cursed it there. So, yes. For hauling large things around these roads, you're definitely going to want ice tyres. With the chain tyres. So I'm going to have to set up some vehicles to do that. Which is a little inconvenient. But well. I'm going to need some at least. Probably just going to be the highway vehicles, all the vehicles I'm actually going to use exclusively on roads because I'm not in general a fan of chain tyres, because I like to be able to drive off-road. Is that the task over there? Looks like a thing. That is a task. Up the ramp. Surprisingly bumpy ramp. And there we go. So, I think I've done all the scouting, except for the upgrade up there. Let's see how the Earth Roamer FX is doing. It's still completely stuck. Let me just try something real quick. Do a little bit of cheesing, maybe? See if I can reload the ice. Has the ice reset? Sort of. Now in the wheel. I don't think that actually helps, unfortunately. Because now there is just ice in front of us that's going to block us from any minute movement we would have had. Oh, that's annoying. Can I be bothered to do this right now? Because the best bet is... I mean, it's going to be driving back from the garage, but I can't get across there. It doesn't look like I can get across there. So I'll have to go across here and up the road. Honestly, that's not too bad. That could be a lot worse. Let's see if I have another burlap. Because I want those big chained wheels. Well, not chained, the big magic ice resistant wheels. Burlap. Buy another one. High range gearbox. Because I have an addiction to high range gearboxes. Yep, good. Right. Pull. Let's not mess with this stuff. Trunk. Black loading crane on it, 'cause why not? Safety gauge. Right. Don't bother with that. No, go. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. What do I have on the other ones? Probably that, because this looks like I just got whack on things. That does not matter. Fender pack, why not? Paint it. The colour scheme. And put that in there. And that's how we add to the fleet. And that's basically what I do every time I add another twin steer to the list. I don't know if I've shown you how many twin steers I have on the camera, because it's been a little while since I have uploaded my save to a video, because the views on just generic SnowRunner Let's Play content weren't doing too great, so I haven't been doing too much of that. But I have a lot of wind steers now, because I keep buying more. Because I just love the wind steer. It's so much hate that it really doesn't deserve. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, so hopefully we can drive over this way without falling over. Without falling up. Yay! We didn't fall over. The engine's falling, but we didn't fall over. Come on, don't sink into the ice. Fortunately, it can actually climb out of it, which is why we're using it, because it can actually climb out of the ice, where many things can't. And I believe the road, well, the big path that I want to be on, is just to the left here. If I could please put the wheels back on the ground. If we could put the wheels back on the ground. Thank you very much. Is this where I want to be? Yes it is. Let's head up here. And there's the road that we were aiming for. If we could hurry up and get to it. Maybe a little optimistic with putting it in auto there. But I'm actually on the road first. And off we go. I should just be able to follow this all the way around, I guess. Hopefully the chain, well, not chain, the effectively chained tyres on this thing will keep me from having a significant accident along the way. Or I'm just going to drive off the road of my own accord due to skill issues. The issues of skill are severe. Now when we get up there, I'm going to unstick the other one first and then get the upgrade, because I don't want to have a random stuck vehicle running around. That's not very useful. So I'll probably just drag it back out of the ice, so if I need it for refueling or whatever, I have it in a way that I can actually move it rather than just being stuck in the ice. No idea how close we are. I don't remember the road. Not entirely sure I drove this bit of the road last time. Bonk. I can see it coming. Am I going to bother braking? No. I don't care. It can take 6 damage. It does not matter in the slightest. So many things have repair stuff and all of that. It just really doesn't make a difference. Now, do I think I can get the bike over the landslide? I'm gonna go with no. I think it's better to just drive down the horrifically bumpy road where it will fall over instead. Not the greatest adventure travel on this thing. And that does mean that on bumps, it's not always too happy. Bumpy roads do have a tendency to upset the vehicle a little. Yeah, it's a fairly decent job though. Just got bumped around. But, let's see if it falls over here then, shall we? It wants to. That's not a button. I'm not going to let it though. We are going to go and rescue the other vehicle whether you want to or not, Black. And back on the road again. And we should be nearly there. Let's not send it too fast. Or drive on the snow, ideally. That would be a good idea. So, let's... Can I be bothered to turn around? No. I'm just gonna go grab it from this way. Just drag it all the way back here. Or we could stall out for no reason whatsoever. Okay, I'm sure. I love it when it's the winch connected, but the winch is in fact not connected. Can I get a hand? Thank you. There you go. Look how much easier it is when you have more bigger wheels that can cope with ice. And steering difficulties, apparently. Oh, I've just got it stuck in a middle when it's beached itself. Give it a few yanks and it'll come free. I'm sure that's really great practice. Definitely won't just break things. What are you stuck on, you stupid, useless thing? There we go. Oh, let's actually aim for the road. Or not, apparently I'm just not allowed to turn. Would appreciate it if I could turn. It's just refusing to steer. Yeah, that's why you don't pull in reverse, because you don't have any steering capabilities. Words, yes, definitely, definitely. Don't fall, don't you fall over. Don't you. Um. Unfortunately, I have another vehicle here, as long as it doesn't get stuck. So, first thing I'm going to do is try and maneuver this out of the ice. Because the Burlak is a nasty little bugger to get back on its wheels. Oh no, there's a giant chunk of ice stuck in me. That's going to be a problem, I'm sorry. Oh, well, never mind, it fell out. What's that? I'm always going to do that. Get me the winch to the Burlak. There we go. Flip it. Flip it. Actually flip the Burlak for once. Normally, it just stays on its side for the rest of eternity because it's got such big wheels. Yeah, no, I could have seen that one. Right, winch. Do they have top points? I can't tell from this angle. I don't think so, otherwise it would be flippable. Hello? Is the engine on? In this vehicle? There we go. Finally, moved it. Let's just leave that there. And then use the Burlak to go get the upgrade, because hopefully the Burlak won't get stuck. Doesn't look there's any way we can just climb up this cliff. Why are you stalling, you stupid thing? Guess we're just using the old low and lock the diffs methods. I mean, if this falls over, then that's kind of it. Let's just go round that bit of death that I sunk into. You're not first. Stupid gearbox. Grr. Apparently this ice doesn't in fact exist, and you just fall through it and you go onto it. Okay, now I just have to not fall over. Because that would be quite inconvenient. This is not quite the Burlak area. I'd much prefer to be back on the ice, I imagine. But we are so far making it. Hasn't had too much difficulty on this bit of road. And then I'll never have to come back here, which will be nice. And hopefully we'll never have to deal with that patch of ice again. There we go. Here is the upgrade. And what is it? Active suspension for the elephant. That'll be useful. Right. It's taken us 5 scouts and a little over 2 hours, but I'm pretty sure we have everything on the map marked up and all the all the tasks accepted and ready to go. The first ones that we will be doing next time is obtaining the Mercer and not that one. Which one is it? one of these. Obtaining the slider, because that's the fun bit, and then I can use them for the rest of it. But that is going to be it for today. Plans to scout, we have scouted. So, thank you for watching, all 0 concurrent viewers, and all 23 people who have viewed it. And the one person who has just joined, the stream is ending. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.